when they all turn around, you got some heavy hitters, Adam Levine, yeah, Alicia Keys, Gwen Stefani.
Yeah.
I mean, I was a big No Doubt fan,
Yeah.
so they're all there, they turn around, I see Alicia Keys, just all mesmerized. And when I watch it here, the thing always gets me is like, especially when all four turn, it's like, and they're all begging you to join their team. What type of pressure, have you ever felt that type of pressure before? When
No.
you have four celebrities or whoever it is saying, join my team, and
Yeah. I never felt that kind of pressure, man. And honestly, that was the most pressure of making that decision ever, man. Because it's like, okay, you want to make a golden decision that could either can take you all the way,
yeah,
or just take you to that place to be seen.
yeah,
And that's all I was thinking about. And I was like, who do I feel that can get me to that place? And that's when I had picked Gwen Stefani and then it was a lot of key points that she was hitting that I actually liked what I was hearing. I was like, oh man, that'd be pretty cool just to have that type of fan base, because I want a worldwide, international, worldwide
yeah,
fan base. I don't want just to be limited to the US.
yeah,
I want to be known all over the world.
yeah,
To be like, hey man, I've heard of him. I may not know him, but I've heard of him.
yeah,
He sounds pretty good. And if I know I'm probably shortchanging myself, but that's not shortchanging to me. Like if I can get someone over there to be like, man, I heard of this guy named JChosen, and he is pretty awesome.
mm,
That alone for me means the world, man.
yeah. But then, did you go in saying, having your ideas? Because and it's a question I always want. Did you go in thinking, oh, if Alicia turns, I'll go for her. If I had to pick, or did you just like, well, whoever turns, I'll just. What did you don't go with a plan?
Honestly,
Yeah.
No, it was no plan. The plan that I had to start off that song was to hit every note. Hit the notes on point. Sing the song like it was your last time singing it, and make sure you hit these notes and be confident in your singing and get one chair to turn. That was my goal, to get one chair to turn. And I was like, whoever that would be, I would be happy, because if I get one, that's all you need.
Yeah.
And to see four turn around, that was mind blowing, man. Like the feeling that I had going, like the electricity that I had feeling through my body, man.
Yeah.
I was sitting like, wow, like me. You guys turning around for me. You guys y'all like what y'all heard from me. It was mind blowing, man.
I was surprised you didn't go for Adam, because he was really selling himself.
Yeah.
And I was also surprised that you didn't go for Alicia, because but I guess you had a very different mindset, which is really important.
Right.
But in the midst of them turning and stuff, and you go for Gwen, what did you learn from her? Because as I said, and yeah, I know she has turned her career around. I mean, she's an amazing songwriter, performer. I mean, what did you learn from her during the time?
Well, honestly, I've learned confidence building. Like I built my confidence to a whole nother level.
Hmm.
I was more on making the music sound like me, and to get people to notice me, and to own the stage, man, and own those moments, because you can't replay them.
Hmm.
You can't redo them. And so she taught me how to just tackle the industry, how to tackle your artistry. And man, when I tell you, I couldn't have picked a better coach, because I got that from her.
Hmm.
And then I got the free will at the same time to be able to explore my artistry.
Mm.
So that's what I learned.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the key, because what you've said earlier is about you wanted to have an international market, you wanted to not be limited, and
Right.
and that's really important, to see the bigger picture, and you wonder why an artist like Gwen could be in a big band and go solo and just go popular. And I think what you said is about, okay, let me learn what you've done as a solo, as a bit part of a band, and as a solo artist and stuff like that.
See, exactly. Now you're getting exactly what I mean. I didn't want to be in a box with my artistry. I wanted people to be like, well, hey, I could see this guy doing anything. And that's the artist I would love to be in people's eyes. Like the artist that, man, when I tell you he can do no wrong to any genre, to any song. I can hear him on anything.
Yeah.
And that's where, after The Voice, that's what I started striving for. To make different be acceptable. Like something that you may not ever listen to. Yeah. But with me on it, it'd be like, man, like I would have never thought about that. But how he came and actually did that and sung that was pretty cool. Different, but cool.
I think, what I'm hearing from you is very similar to somebody like, a Michael Jackson. He didn't stay in a box, but he was in Motown, a sort of a black label, and then he started to do his own stuff, and he just, took things to another level, and he didn't stay in that box. And I think, and he, you heard Barry Gordy talk about Michael in the studio, just sponging, learning everything, and like, okay, I'm getting producers, and it doesn't matter what color they are, where their background is, learning from stuff like that. I think that's what you were saying is about, because as I said, we thought, okay, he's definitely going to go to Alicia Keys. I mean, come on, that's a sister, but you were thinking, so you had a very different thought.